Okay guys, welcome to another video. This time I'm gonna show you what I do on a Saturday and Sunday. Today is Saturday. What I'm gonna do is do my long run today with some elevation, and after that I have to cut the grass in the house, and then after we're gonna have a coffee, potentially dinner, with my grandfather because today is his birthday. So happy birthday to my grandpa, and let's get this run done so we can go enjoy after the run is done. But for now, we gotta battle with ourselves first. Look at those views. So this is where we are now. We're going all the way up there, and then we're gonna keep running behind that mountain, go on top of that, another one, and then that's the second mountain, and then over, I think we make it, yeah, we're gonna go all the way that way to there, and then from there we go down the town and then back to our house, which is somewhere there. Hell yeah, look what I found. Blackberries full of dust, yummy. These are good. We made it to the first summit. I always like to come up here and look at the view from the top of this rock. Look at the view up here. How good is that? Whew. This is the highest point of this run, which is, it says somewhere there. I think I enjoy being up here, running in the mountains. It's always a nice reward when you get to the top of something, in this case a mountain. It's very nice. It's a very nice feeling that most people don't experience because it's hard, and I can see it physically when people are not doing it, because literally there's no one in this mountain. I saw just one couple, and that's about it. So it's things that most people don't experience. I think when you finally understand the correlation of effort and reward, then the efforts are not gonna be so hard to do, so complicated. You're gonna become disciplined, and you're gonna do things that at first you don't necessarily want to do, but you do anyway because you enjoy the reward afterwards. And some people talk about discipline as this very hard thing to do, which it is most of the time. But when you, in your mind, at your core, you understand that that correlation is very connected, you learn that effort. I finished 30 Ks and 1,125 meters of elevation gain and loss. That was a good run. I took it easy, like I didn't push too hard, but it's a hard place to run at, so it always end up being hard. But I just didn't push too hard because last weekend I did a very hard effort, and this weekend I just did like long run, but not pushing too hard with good elevation gain. And we finished. I'm soaking wet on sweat, and it's just raining now. There's some of my grandma's plants, and you can see the rain now. And now I can use some fuel. Good morning. Today is the next day, Sunday, and we're gonna do the same thing we did the last weekend. We're gonna do a walk to the farm with my mom. She's organizing the whole trip, and she's got like she's in charge of the Vortica experience side of the Vortica business. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an easy walk to the farm, and then in the afternoon after lunch, we have to do an hour and 40-minute easy run. So we might go to the summit of the same mountain that I ran yesterday, but we're gonna run it very, very easy because our body's loaded of stress, and that's it. We're now in the farm, and the good news, as you all know, is that we're gonna have breakfast here. And very interesting fact, the breakfast is rice and beans. The beans are grown here in the farm. So my grandparent, he grew the beans here. The eggs are from my grandmother's house, and the coffee is from this farm as well. So we are in the same farm, and we're consuming the same products and fruits. And isn't it crazy? That's only few places in the world where you can do that. We're back home now. I already had lunch, and I took a nap after. So I'm kinda tired, but it doesn't mean that I'm done. So we're gonna go to the mountain, and we're gonna do a run. It's gonna be a 100-minute run, very easy. It's on the plan. It says very easy run. But we're gonna go uphill most of the run. So it's not gonna be that easy, but we're just gonna take it very easy on the way up. Because we have training every single day of the week. So we're gonna do what the training plan says to do, because there's a reason for it. If it says very easy, it's because tomorrow might not be that easy. So you can be ready for that day. So I'm gonna head out, and my brother, my cousin, they're gonna go with the cameras, and they're gonna get to half of the run ish, and from there they're gonna record me. So which is gonna be the big climb. Banana. Monkey eats banana. Monkey never crabs. So the plan is, I already ran 40 minutes, and I need 1 more hour to get to the 100 minutes. And we're gonna run uphill all the way to the summit. There's not gonna be nice views today because it's all cloudy. And then I run downhill to get to the 100-minute mark, and then I jump in the car if necessary, and then go to the coffee shop. Sounds good. taking it easy. We are at 1 hour and 3 minutes, and we stopped here to put the mic. Yeah, that mic, and you're gonna be listening to me talking stuff, running stuff, and live stuff. Okay, let's go. Good.
What's up?
Okay, so pain is inedible, however you pronounce that. I'm not a native, however you say that as well, speaker. So pain is inedible, but suffering is optional. It's not hot today, it's kind of cold. We are still out here, we're still running, we're still doing what we are supposed to do. So it's kind of nice actually. It's not that much of a suffering scenario because you at one point realize that the correlation of effort and suffering and pain, it gives you an outcome, it gives you a reward at the end, and that reward is so much nicer than the suffering itself. So you end up not suffering at all. So if you're thinking about doing something hard, go for it, be consistent, and you might fall in love with the process at the end. So you'll never know if you don't try. So try. We got to the summit. It's nice out here. So this is the spot that I always put in my stories on the weekends. So I just go up here. Be careful, camera guy. I just get to the highest point of the mountain that you can get. Oh, there's another car there. So this is it, people. We should go down now before it starts raining so we can go and get a cup of coffee. Let's go. So this is it. Nice views. It's just that it's very foggy today. We have 15 minutes to go, and then we're gonna change clothes and jump into the car, go drink coffee, and that would be it for the whole training, for the training for the whole week. So we're probably sitting at 120 Ks for this week. Nothing crazy, but good structure, good volume, and a good amount of climbing. So I'm happy with that. I think it's probably around 3,500 meters of climbing for this week. A pretty decent amount for the amount of distance. That wasn't like crazy amount of distance. It used to be a little spider. It's not really that little. Oh, this is warm. Oh, that's nice. All we need now is a coffee. Who's down for a coffee? Yes.
Yo.
Yeah, diga yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Hopefully they have enough coffee because we're thirsty for coffee. 118 Ks of total distance for the week. Not a lot. We were short one marathon for the 100 miles, but that'll do. And 3,500 meters of climb. Solid. We're making our own coffee, so it's free, right?
No, no.
No.
Se va a salir. Listo.
Está.
Está bueno. Acuérdense como el buque moverlo.
Sí.
¿Saben más que ustedes?
Sí.
Al moca Vamos, vamos. That's the week done. I showed you guys what I roughly do in a Saturday and Sunday, and you didn't see like all of it, but at least most of my training. I did 118.7 Ks with a little over 3,500 meters of elevation gain and loss, and it was a good week. We went for a walk as well today. Now the best part is just recover from all the work and go to bed early. Something that I've been working on lately is like sleeping more. It really makes a massive difference in your mood, in your performance, in how you feel throughout the day, and especially in your recovery, so you actually train and get benefits from your training. We are also building something. We're building something with Vortica. We had the Vortica experience, so my mom's building that, is getting people to the farm basically with a walk and then breakfast at the top, and it's pretty nice. It's building community. It's always nice to do healthy and great things with around people who are in the same path and they want to pursue the same things. It's community. It's great. And here where I live, there's not too much community in running or in the health and wellness space. So starting to build that, it feels great. And in the future, we plan to have a sauna and ice bath here in our house for our own benefit, but also for the community as well. So people can come here and recover, relax in the sauna, especially after those walks or during their daily training. And that's it. So we're taking steps one by one. That's how you build great things. Just gotta make sure that you're always on the path of building those things and never going somewhere else. It's like, imagine having a big jar of water and you pour water into different cups. So all of those cups are gonna get filled like halfway or 1/4 of the way. But if you pour all the jar in one glass, that glass is gonna get full. It's the same when you have different things going on. When you have building a sauna, building a coffee brand, running, training, vlogging, creating content, Vortic experience, like all of those things. Like I just gotta make sure that I'm pouring too much water in many different cups and building nothing at the same time, or building things too small instead of pouring all the water in one glass and filling it all the way. So I'm working on that. We'll see what's the best thing to do. But that's it for this vlog. I'm gonna wrap it up here. And if you like Gymshark, might as well use my code. Support your boy Kendall10 at Gymshark. And go buy our coffee, vorticacoffee.com. The website, the coffee in the website is sold out, but we're gonna restock and be able to ship internationally around all the world anytime soon. So stay tuned, do all the things that you have to do in YouTube, subscribe, like, turn on the notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.